In the quiet town of Amityville, New York, there stood a house that would become infamous for its terrifying history. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue, a seemingly peaceful place, it would soon transform into a scene of unimaginable horror. It all began in November of 1974 when a gruesome crime shook the small town. Ronald DeFeo Jr., a 23-year-old man, brutally murdered his entire family in their sleep. 6 innocent lives were taken without warning. But what's even more chilling is that he later claimed that voices in the house told him to do it. Voices that he couldn't escape. Just a year after the murders, a new family, the Lutz family, moved into the house. George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, thought they had found their dream home. But little did they know, they were about to enter a nightmare. Almost immediately, strange occurrences began to happen. The Lutz family started hearing strange sounds, scratching noises in the walls, unexplainable cold drafts, and the unsettling sensation that they were being watched. Objects in the house would move by themselves, and doors would open and close on their own. But as the days passed, the incidents grew more disturbing. The family reported feeling a dark presence in the house. George, in particular, felt a shift in his own behavior. He became irritable, angry, and withdrawn, often waking up at 3:15 a.m., the exact time the DeFeo murders had taken place. But what he didn't know was that the house had begun to claim him. One night, George discovered something truly horrifying. When he looked into the mirror, he saw his reflection, but it wasn't his own. His face was twisted and monstrous. A demonic presence was beginning to take control of him. George would later claim that something dark, something evil, was living within the walls of the house. As the haunting continued, the family's situation grew more dangerous. One night, Kathy was thrown from her bed by an unseen force. Their youngest daughter, Missy, began to speak to an imaginary friend, a pig-like creature she called Jody. But Jody wasn't just an imaginary friend. She was a malevolent spirit that terrorized the child. Finally, after just 28 days, the Lutz family could no longer take it. The terror had become too much. The house had broken them. In the dead of night, they fled, leaving everything behind. Family pictures, furniture, their entire life. They never returned. The Amityville Horror became one of the most well-known and chilling stories of the 20th century. The house changed owners several times, and many who lived there after the Lutz family reported strange experiences. Some claimed the house was still haunted by the souls of those murdered within its walls. Others say it was nothing more than an elaborate hoax crafted by the Lutz family for profit. To this day, no one truly knows what happened at 112 Ocean Avenue. Was it the work of a demonic force, or was it simply the result of a family's troubled past, twisted by fear? One thing is certain, the Amityville Horror remains one of the most terrifying and mysterious true stories to this day.